In today's video, we have got $4,500 in the balance, and we are going to be playing the three most popular originals: Limbo, Dice, and Mines. Now, let me explain to you guys how we're going to do this. We will take $1,500 to each original, and the only way we can move from original to original is by doubling our starting balance or losing everything. With that being said, let's get started. Let's get started with today's session, guys. We have a grand total of $4,500 for today's session. Now, you guys already know what the deal is. We're gonna be taking $1,500 to each original. The only way we can move on from Limbo, which is what we're gonna be starting on, to Dice, is by taking this $1,500 all the way to $3,000. It's either going to be at $3,000, guys, or it is going to be at zero, but one or the other will happen. Let's go ahead and get started. Limbo. Target multiplier. Let's go ahead and do something a bit crazy here. Let's set the target multiplier to 50x, and I'm going to go ahead and do $8 bet amount. See if we can get this to hit early on. That would be an absolute insane start to today's session. 11x. Okay, we see a decent multi right there, but nowhere near where we need to be. Let's go down to 1350 for our balance. See if we can hit this. Come on now. A few more. One more. And one more for good measure. Okay, unfortunately, we were unable to hit that 50x target multiplier. Already down almost $200. Let's go ahead and set this to something a bit more reasonable. Let's go 10x target multiplier. And for our bet amount, let's go ahead and set this to $20 and see if we have any luck. 9.9% win chance. Can we see this here soon? Can we see a win here on some Limbo? Come on. There we go. That is going to be our first win. 12.84x, 180 profit on win. Still down $120. Let's go ahead and roll with this for a bit longer. 5x, halfway there. 7x, so close right there in those last two, but unfortunately, no wins. Click this a few more times. A 9.79. You just hate to see it. You just hate to see it, man. So close, yet so far. Alrighty, let's go ahead and switch things up a bit. Let's go for the classic 2x target multiplier. $50 bet amount. See if we can start seeing some wins here. 1.09, just about as bad as it can get. Come on. 1.25. So many low multipliers today. What is going on with Limbo? Nice. We see a win right there. Can we see two in a row? 1.02. Wow, that is absolutely disgusting. Come on. Can we just get a back-to-back win here? I mean, we're doing $50 bet amounts for a 2x target multiplier. We are not doing anything crazy here. Once again, we get a win, and then right after, we just cannot get that back-to-back. But they have no problem giving us back-to-back-to-back losses. Okay, there's 4 in a row, 5 in a row. Can we go for 6 in a row? Finally, wow, what a loss streak. 5 in a row, double. Oh my gosh, the pause, I swear, the build-up. I'm just sitting there waiting. Can we see a 2x? And 1.52, still unable to get that back-to-back. What is going on? Wow. 3,343x target multiplier. Holy shit. That is the biggest multiplier I have seen in a while. Now, typically in my experience on Limbo, whenever we see a big multiplier, the next one is usually pretty high as well. So what I'm going to do here is set this to, let's just go back to what we were originally going for. Let's set this to a 50x, and let's just do something crazy. $25 bet amount, and we see a 2.7. Okay, unfortunately, unable to get it there. We are down so far. This is incorrect. I forgot to refresh these stats, but we are down so far about $700. Can we make a comeback here? Take this back to $1,500, and then we would need to make another $1,500 to even move on to Dice here. 1.13 double. And I actually just forgot to set this to a 2x, and we just lost $75. See if we can get that back. $75, 2x. Nice, back-to-back. Nope, still can't get that back-to-back. 42. Still can't get a back-to-back win. 1, come on. Finally, from today's session, we finally see some back-to-back wins here. Jesus, it only took about 4 minutes, which is absolutely absurd. Bet amount, Let's go. Actually, let's set the target multiplier first. I want to go for, let's go for a 40 bet amount. Let's set this to 15, 585 profit on win. Let's see if we can hit it. Would definitely push us in the right direction considering we are down a reasonable amount. Seeing a lot of low multipliers, 23x, but still no 40x. Let's go down to about 700 here. Come on, a few more. Nice. Let's go. 67x right there. Double this. Hit it within the next 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Unfortunately, we were unable to hit it right there, but that would have been massive. $1,000 of profit right there. If we could have seen this, let's go ahead and set the target multiplier to a 5x. Go ahead and just keep it at 30. First try. Beautiful. Can we go back to back? Yes, we can. Nice. Lovely. So we hit a back-to-back on 5x target multiplier, but whenever we were going for a 2x target multiplier, we couldn't see it with like the first 50 tries. Okay. Basically back to break even. Let's set this to a 2x. Nice. One more. Back to break even. Love it. We still need to make another $1,500, guys. Let's go ahead and start to get a bit crazy here. Let's go 12x target multiplier. Let's set this bet amount to a 50. Profit on win 550. 12x. It just really isn't too crazy, but our win chance is only an 8% chance. Come on. Okay. 1x. Wow. 1x. That is so bad. Come on. Please. Nice. Let's go. Finally, we see some profit right here. Up only $300. I don't know why the live stats are bugging out, but I mean, okay. Now let's set this to a 7x and let's up this. No, let's just keep it at 50. See if we can hit this. Come on. 3 low ones in a row. 4 low in a row. 5 under 2x in a row. Come on. 6 in a row. Jesus. Wow. 6 in a row. So low. Come on. We just need to hit it early. That's really what we need here. I mean, it's a 7x. Come on. Look at these low multipliers. What is Limbo? Now I can't stop clicking until we hit it. Jesus. Alrighty. Set this target multiplier to a 2x, $100. Nice. Just a 2x. Nice. One more. Double. One more. One more. Oh my God, that is so bad. That is so bad. 4 in a row. Are you serious? Double. Nice. One more. Beautiful. Up to 1,500. One more. One more. Just like that, we were back to $1,500, and now we are back to 700. We are just getting too many losses in a row. Please. Nice. Now 3 in a row. Nice. $1,900. Let's go ahead and lower this 100. 298x. Wow, that is another big multi we have seen today. Okay, we only need to make another $1,000. Oh my gosh, am I going to regret doing this? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. No, one more. No, just like that, guys. Limbo is going to take us down. If we could have just hit it on that first $1,000 bet, we would have been there. But unfortunately, the balance has been depleted unless we set this to a 2,800 bet. Yep. Just like that, Limbo is going to take us down, guys. Balance is officially at 0, and we can go ahead and move on to the next original for today's session. Alrighty, we got some dice loaded up here. $1,500 has been pulled out of the vault, unfortunately, on today's session. So far, we are down $1,500, guys, but we can still make that back. All we have to do is double this balance on dice. Let's see if we have some better luck. Target multiplier to start here. Let's go for a 10x multiplier. 10x multiplier. Win chance is only a 9% chance. That is absolutely insane. What do we want to do for our bet amount here to start? Let's go ahead and do 25 and see if we have any luck hitting it. Should we switch it? Which side do we think it's going to hit on? Let's go ahead and do this side. First try. Love it. Switch it. Okay. Nice. Already up $400. Should we keep rolling like this, or let's keep it rolling like this and see if we can hit this again? I wish we would have flipped it. We would have hit it, right? Let me see. Yep. If we would have flipped it, we would have hit it. Okay, no worries. Let's just keep this side. We still have faith in this side. Come on. Only a 10x multiplier here. So close. And again, if we would have just switched the side. And just like that. I was just about to say, right there at that bet, if we would have lost that, we would have been back to break even. But thankfully, we hit it. Let's go 50 and see if we can hit this one in 4 tries. 1, 2, 3, all the way right. Come on. Should we just use this last 50? Might as well, right? Alrighty, unfortunately. Okay, so we built a decent amount of profit, 400, and now it is all gone. Let's do something different here. Should we just go 50-50? Target multiplier, 2x. Let's go to the left. Okay, to the left. To the left. To the left. Left. Oh my gosh, it has to hit at some point, right? It has to hit at some point, right? Wow. Oh my gosh, we literally just lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 in a row. Actually, it wasn't 11 in a row. It was less than that, but still, that is absolutely insane. We were up to a $400 bet right there. Let's go to bets, dice. Wow, 4 wins, 29 losses, down so much right there. Thankfully, on this $400 bet, we were able to hit it. That was getting absolutely sketchy. Let's go ahead and lower this back to a reasonable amount now, and left. Nice. Switch it right. Double. Double. One more. One more. What is it about today's session to where we can't hit back-to-back wins? It is insane. So many times, all I'm going for is like 2 in a row, and we just cannot make it happen today. Oh, this is a big bet. Let's leave it like this, and I'm going to go to the left. And of course, it goes to the right. One more. Now, can we see the back-to-back here? I would go to the left. So what I'm going to do is actually go against what I would usually do, and I'm going to go to the right. And of course, just like that, dice has completely wiped us. Oh my gosh, we are just getting absolutely cooked today, guys. Absolutely cooked. Balance is now at 0 on dice. You know what that means. We can move on to mines, the last original for today's session. And can we see some profit on mines, please? Okay, here we go, guys. So far on today's video, we are down $3,000, and no matter what, we cannot end in profit for today's session. So let's just go ahead and see if we can end on a W with some mines here. Let's go ahead and lock our first bet. $50, 1 mine. I have a feeling the mine's going to be right here. So what I'm going to do is select the entire board. Let me turn this volume down a bit. There we go. And let's start highlighting again. Okay, all the way in the right. Incorrect on the first one. Go here. I feel like they're going to leave the mine in the same spot. Nice. Okay, and our guess was most definitely incorrect. Maybe we don't need to go for a full screen here. $50 bets for a full screen is a bit insane. Let's see if we can just kind of build a decent target multiplier, and we can go ahead and cash out. 3 losses to start here on some mines. These were going to be the last 2 I clicked, and unfortunately, we couldn't make it happen. Already down $300 here. Can we turn this around? Definitely not the best start. Target multiplier 1.65. 2x. Let's go ahead and cash that. Nice. We're going to see our first win here. I like the whole middle. Here. I was just going to click those last 2, man. Why is it always the last ones that I want to click? Always end up cooking me. Okay. This balance can get depleted very quick at the rate we are going. We need to turn this around. Nice. I really feel like it's going to be in the bottom left here. So let's start clicking over here. It's just anything we are predicting today is just so far off. Alrighty, let's switch this up a bit. Let's go 24 And we will do 25 for our bet amount. Go ahead and lock this. I always like to go for the classic dead center. I usually have good luck hitting it. And on our second try, beautiful. Love to see it. Can we go back to back? Within the next 3 or 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, no worries. One more for good measure. Okay, let's switch this to, let's go 3 mines. Bet amount, let's just leave it at 25 because I believe we only need 5 clicks for a 2x. I don't even think about it. Let's just start clicking. I feel like we're kind of getting in our head a bit today. We are thinking too much. Let's just start clicking randomly. Last 2, cash, 2.35. Beautiful. Can we get some back-to-back wins here today? Or just kind of go on a bit of a heater? Nice. Okay, we'll take that. 2.79. Like 2 bombs right there. Okay. 4 in a row we have lost. 5 in a row. Let's go ahead and see if we can go for 6. Finally, we see a win right there. This last one I wanted to click. It is always the last one that just loves to cook. 2.35, dead center. 2.79. Let's go for these 2. You guys see it, right? I'm not making this stuff up. I say let's go for these 2. Gonna be the last 2. I click this one, and then the last one, it is the bomb every single time. Unbelievable. Let's set this to 2 mines now. Maybe we'll have some better luck. I like the entire middle. First one's gonna be a loss. Let's make a cross. Let's go for the corners. Okay. See if we can highlight the entire outside. 3 more. It's going for the entire outside. Nice. That's going to be an 8.25x. Let's go ahead and cash that out. That is going to put us basically back to break even. I mean, $91 of profit. Let's highlight here. First one we click. Okay. That's going to be a mine 100%. So let's surround it. And it is not. Okay, 100. Come on. $2.48. Nice. Double 200. Biggest bet so far on mines. God, that hurt. That stings. Can we get that back? Nope. First click, of course. Oh my gosh, we are just getting absolutely cooked today, guys. Let's go back to $50 bets and see if we can get a max right here. Nope. Can the mine just be right here, please? First click. I mean, first click is just absolutely insane. Nice. Come on. Oh my gosh, we have to. Let's go. Let's go. $1,237 win right there. Balance is at $2,000. Now, we've done this before in today's session, guys. We went $1,000 bet. All we needed was a 2x on Limbo, and we will have completed that. We are going to do it again here on some mines. $1,000 bet, 1 mine. All we need to do is 2x this. The second click is absolutely insane. Okay, that's a 2x cash. Nice, we have one more chance at this. Okay, 1.6. 1.7. 1.9. Cash. $3,151 on the balance here on some mines. finally, we actually made some profit on an original. Unfortunately, we are still down $3,000 on today's session, guys. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. At least we were able to double the balance on our last one here. If you guys made it this far in today's session, hopefully you enjoyed, and I will catch you guys in the next one.